going to be setting up some SEO on our website using a plugin called Yoast SEO, which makes it really easy to add meta descriptions and keywords to every page on your website. Now, what do meta descriptions and keywords mean? Well, when Google crawls your website to pick up relevant information for their customers, these are the words that Google picks up, the meta descriptions and the keywords, and it helps them to make their searches more relevant to people who are typing into the search engines. So the first thing we need to do before we install this plugin is we actually need to connect to the Google Search Console. So you just need to go into the Google Search Console, which is www.google.com/webmasters, and the link is in your workbook. Now, when you land here, it should bring you to a page that looks like this if you haven't already got a Search Console account set up. So you just need to click on Search Console. And if you don't already have a Google account or a Google Search Console account, it will then prompt you to make an account. Otherwise, this is where it will take you to the Google Search Console. So after you've created your account for the Google Search Console or for Google, it will bring you here. Now, what we need to do is we need to add our website. So we need to add a property. So here you can see I've added my RetroHex websites here. The next one I'm going to add is a site that I'm building. So I'm going to add a property. And this is a website, so you want to have the website selected. And you want to add your HTTPS website here, followed by your domain name. And once you've added your website URL, make sure it's correctly spelt, and then click Add. Now here it will come up with a page to verify that you own this website URL. So what you need to do is come down here and click the alternate method, and then we're going to be clicking the HTML tag. Now once we click this, it will bring up with a code that we're going to then install into our Yoast plugin. So for now, we're just going to leave this page and we're going to head back over to our WordPress dashboard. So if you haven't already, you need to log into your WordPress dashboard by going to your domain, wp-admin. So now we're going to be adding the Yoast SEO plugin. And to do that, from your WordPress dashboard, just scroll down the left-hand side until you come to the Plugins tab. You might have to keep scrolling down below your page to hit this tab, so just click Plugins. And here it will show all the plugins that you have installed so far. These may look different to what you have here. Now we want to go to the Add New plugin. Click Add New, and then on the right hand side here we want to search for Yoast, Yoast. And here is the Yoast plugin. So it has 5-star reviews, over 1 million active installations, and it's compatible with our version of WordPress. Another important thing is to see when it was last updated, which it has been in the last 2 weeks. So that means they're updating it regularly and it's a really secure plugin. So now we just need to click Install Now. Now again, plugins are just bits of code that developers have written to make it our life easier, so we don't have to write any code, and we just need to plug these in to make them work with our website. So now we just need to activate. Now you can scroll down and you can see that your Yoast SEO plugin has been activated. Now to see where it is and where all the settings are for Yoast, all you need to do is back on your WordPress dashboard to scroll down the left hand side here, and you will see the Yoast SEO plugin. So just click on that one and it's going to take us into the Yoast dashboard. Now here it just shows us notifications. So we want to connect with Google Search Console here. So we're going to be clicking on that one soon. And we also want to set up our SEO configuration. So let's go into setting up our configuration here by clicking on the configuration wizard. So now we want to configure our Yoast SEO ourselves. Over on the right, it also says that they can do it for us, but we're going to do it ourselves. So let's click Configure Yoast SEO. Now we want to click My Site is Live and Ready to be Indexed. And then click Next. And what is our site? What does it represent? And I'm going to say a small offline business. Does our site represent a person or company? So ours represents a company and the name of the company. And here you can choose a logo of your company. Once you've chosen a logo, then you can go to Next. Now here you can enter all of your social profiles so that Google can link them through quite nicely. So you just go in and find out what your URL is for your Facebook page, your Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc. Now here's all the post type visibility areas. So what things you want visible and what things you don't want visible. So I'm going to leave everything visible apart from the media. You can have a read through those. Now I won't be having multiple authors on this site, so I'm going to leave it no, but if your site's going to have multiple authors where other people are going to be adding blog content or articles, then you would be selecting yes. Now we want to connect with the Google Search Console. So all we need to do is get our Google authorization code by clicking this button, and it will prompt us to be signing in through Google. For Google, and then you want to be allowing Yoast to access our search console. So we want to allow, and now we just want to copy this code and then enter the code here and click authenticate. Now it will come up with our profile. So because we added our property before, it's going to come up with the property that I added before. If we hadn't have added our property on the search console before, then this area would have been blank. So I've selected the right property. Now I want to go next. Give your website a name. I leave the title separator as the dash. Select next. And then you can sign up to get more information from Yoast if you want to. I'm already signed up with Yoast, so I already get enough information. So I'm going to go next. And then here are lots and lots of videos from Yoast that you can watch as well to learn more about the Yoast plugin. I'm just going to click next. And then you can also watch more about Yoast here. So that's how we set up our configuration. Now we want to just close out this configuration setting. So here it's saying that I'm restricting access to robots. So what I want to do is I actually want to change that. So what we need to do is go into the reading settings and we want to turn this off. So we want to encourage search engines from indexing our site because that one is deselected, and then save. Now we need to just go back into that Yoast dashboard. On the left hand side, you go all the way down to the Yoast dashboard, and that problem has been resolved. So now Google can crawl through. Now we just want to make sure that Google has been connected. So what we want to do is go to Webmaster Tool. So now we want to verify that we are connected with Google Search Console. So remember before we were in our Search Console prior. So what we need to do is just click on this Google Search Console and it should take us into our Webmaster Central Search Console where we can verify this. So make sure you have the domain up here that you're wanting to verify. Go into alternate methods. Then we want to click this HTML tag and we want to copy this piece of code and add it into our Google Search Console. Then we want to get rid of everything apart from that code that's around the quotation marks. And then we need to save changes. Then we can go back in and let's see if that has worked. So we just need to click verify and then it will come up with great job. It is now verified. Now, if you don't get this result from when you verify by adding that code into your Yoast SEO, then there are a few things that you need to check on your dashboard. So let's go in and I'll show you where you can check those to make sure that they're all turned off. So the first thing you want to do is go into the settings and down into reading and scroll down to this search engine visibility. Now you need to make sure that that's deselected. So make sure that is not ticked. So turn that one off and save that out. Then you can go back into your SEO dashboard, Yoast SEO dashboard, back into the Webmasters tools. Make sure that code has been entered, and then back into the Webmasters Central, and then verify again, and hopefully it will come up with the great job. Now that we've connected with Google Console and Google can start crawling our website, we're now going to add SEO onto each page. So we're going to add keywords and meta descriptions using the Yoast SEO plugin. So the Yoast SEO plugin has installed tools on each page to make it easier to add keywords and meta descriptions. They've also installed them onto the posts, so when we create blog posts, you can also add keywords and meta descriptions in there as well. So let's go into our pages area and I'll show you how to add the keywords and the meta descriptions. So here are all the pages that I've created. You'll just have the home page, about page, and contact page. So let's click in on the home page. So this is the home page where you can edit the page. Now all you need to do is scroll down a little bit further, and here you can see that Yoast SEO has installed a tool that we can utilize. Now it should be above the Divi Builder section, which is where we actually build our page out. So here you can see it says readability, enter your focus keywords and add keywords. So on the free version of Yoast, we can only add one keyword. So what we're going to do is scroll down and here find the focus keyword. So on this page, you need to add one keyword. So I'm going to add vegan. And then I'm going to go into this area, the snippet preview. So this is what people will see on Google when they search and your website comes up. This is the little snippet that they will see. So we can actually edit what people see here. So to edit that snippet, you just go to edit snippet, and here we can edit the SEO title. So when you hover over it, it will highlight on the arrow down here which section it's going to be changing. So when I move down, it highlights, so that's the SEO title, that's the SEO slug, which you can see down the bottom, and then this is the meta description. So these are the sections that we can modify. So here I can write so see how I have gotten a green light down here. That means my title is long enough. If I add more, it will go orange. So you don't want to have it orange, you want to have it green. So you just have to adjust that. So you can create a title that is relevant to what your business is doing. And here you can create a slug. So this is like an extension on your URL address. I could write the actual keyword. Now I can actually change the meta description here to make it a bit more appealing to customers when they land on Google search pages. So you can keep writing as long as it's green, but as soon as you add extra and it goes over the recommended, it will turn orange. So you've added your SEO title, your slug, which is just an extension on your URL, and your meta description. So now this is what people will be seeing when they search for your business. So you can come in and change this at any time. Now below this it shows an analysis of issues that are coming up. So in the first paragraph of my copy, the focus keyword doesn't appear. So I can go in and add that focus keyword in here to make sure that it's more relevant to Google. Instead of Whole Foods, I'm going to write vegan. And that will refresh soon. So it's saying the keyword density is 0%, which means there's none of my vegan words at all in the information that I've put in here. So I'll need to go in through in here and add that word vegan if that's what the keyword I'm wanting to come up. And the meta description has been specified, so that will eventually refresh as well. So let's just update that. Make sure you're always updating. So it's giving other suggestions that you can go in, and I can put internal links in this page, so making sure that they're linking to other pages from in here, and also adding some more content, so more text. So generally they say you need to have 300 words or more on your page. So this is a really good way of helping you adjust what is on your pages. Now here's the improvements. So some of the images on this page are missing alt attributes. So remember when you go into a media library and it has the alternate attribute, you also have to always remember to put an alt attribute so Google can read that. And then it also gives us some good things that we are doing correct. So I just need to work on these things. So it's definitely a work in progress. Now you can do that for every page that you create and every post that you create. You can add your meta descriptions and your keywords in, and that just helps Google really be able to understand what your website is all about and helps make your website more searchable when people are searching for the topics that relate to your business.